Hey, today on this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast, we talk about figs and weird, interesting stuff about them.
Yeah, and I talk about my music, a little bit about my background, some stories, some things going on in my life, new album, and also salacious photos of me in a thong.
And we get K-Dot's opinion on the new AI rapper, and he schools me a little bit on white rap. You know, I got to learn a little bit.
A little bit on white rap.
We talk about all of this and more on this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast.
The Kokomo Press Podcast.
It is the podcast to listen to.
Hey.
Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children.
What's up? It's the Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm Jordan Granger, and as always, I'm joined. I always messed it up. Joined by one of the greatest co-hosts of all time.
Brian Gumble. Brian West.
Every time he's a different person.
Yeah, I'm a different, yeah.
And we're joined by, I'm a legend, dude. I love this guy. I've been following this shit forever. I think we all have. We're all super supportive of it. K-Dot, Kohlton, Seagrave.
What up? I don't know if I'm a legend, but thank you.
You're a legend around here.
Thank
man.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Dude, I mean, some of your songs, I just remember, like, when they popped off, like, it was like everybody in our friend group, everybody shared it. It was like, so anytime you put something out, like, I know the recent album that you put out, super introspective, a lot of, like, you had the song where it was, like, the negative you and the positive you, like,
Yeah,
that, I remember that.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck. That
No,
music
thank
video
you,
was
man.
badass.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too.
Music video was badass, and I remember when the album came out, it was just like everybody listened to it. I talked to everybody. I'm like, everybody's listening to this album.
Yeah. I got, it made me, during that period when I was making that, like, the support that I got from people made me finish the album.
Hell yeah.
That made me finish it because
Yeah, people are always super. I mean, I don't know if you feel the love, but I know every time I see you, like, I'm gonna put something out, it's like people are throwing the love at you.
Yeah. I think now, like, what it is for me is I got stuff in the can, like, ready to go, but I'm also like, well, I don't know, if it's time yet. I want it to be good when it does come out. I don't want to put out something. I don't want to put out something subpar or something that if I know I'm capable of better.
That's how I know you're from, like, our generation, because I have a bit on stage where I talk about, like, the previous generation listened to records, and then we listened to, like, albums, but we would pick a couple songs and make a mix, and then the new generation's like 30 seconds of a song. They're like, whatever I can dance to on TikTok. So it's like the fact that you're like, I want this to be perfect. These nowadays people are just like, I'll throw it on SoundCloud, there's the song, if it's mixed badly, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's crazy because, like, everybody digests everything so fast now.
Oh yeah.
And it's almost like you're better off putting out a single, here and there, as opposed to putting out an album, because nobody appreciates the album. They go listen to a couple songs, they skim through it, and then they're done. I mean, they'll listen to it maybe a couple days, and then they're done with it.
Yeah.
We would go to Best Buy, buy a CD.
Yeah.
And it was like
Sam Goody.
Yeah, you felt like you owned it. If you were excited about an artist coming out, you'd go buy it.
And you tell your friends about it.
Yeah, and you'd feel like you owned it. Like I paid for this shit. I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? Now it's like, oh yeah, Apple Music, bro, Spotify.
Just throw whatever you want. It's nuts.
Do you remember the first record you ever bought yourself with your own money?
Oh man, the first album that I bought myself with my own money is probably like Will Smith.
Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it,
That's
man.
a good album, though. That shit was fire, man. We were kids. Everybody forgets we were kids back then. We loved that.
Yeah, man, that was my shit. Yeah, Will Smith back then was my shit.
What about you, Brian? Do you remember the first album you ever bought? I can tell mine if you want me to, and then you can think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I bought the My Way album by Usher, the full thing. It was like
okay.
In 5th grade, I bought
it.
Yeah,
yeah, that's the first one you bought with your own money?
With my own money. My mom didn't buy that one for me. She had bought albums before, but...
I bought, it wasn't new at the time, but like I bought the Steve Miller Band because of
hell yeah,
Fly Like an Eagle. Is that the song? Yeah, I forget, it was off of Space Jam, right?
Jam.
Yeah.
So I was just stuck in my head anyway. So I bought that because that was on there, and that's what I bought first. Yeah.
You're like, some people call me the Space Jam.
That song was like one of the, you remember how they had the like you could buy a CD and then I had like 2 songs on it.
Yeah.
It was like a single thing.
I love those, dude.
Yeah.
I love those.
So I guess it wasn't 30 cents.
You know, some of those singles and stuff, man, they hold value now. Like if you have the actual single.
Yeah, because they were like, they're exclusive. It's like we were talking a little bit before the pod about like all my random Pokemon cards and shit. But like now it's like those are like collectibles. People will like if you get them in good condition, people are like, give me the single. I want that.
I never forget. You remember the comic book shop behind the mall?
Hell yeah.
I'll never forget. I went in there and they had a Charizard card. You know, like in the plastic, they wanted $20 for it. Mm-hmm. I remember telling my dad, like, "Hey, Dad, you know, you give me that card," and he was like, "Kohlton, I'm not paying $20 for a Pokemon card. Come on." And it's like, damn, I wish you would have. Now I could probably at least got a couple $100 out.
Yeah, if you protected it. I mean,
right.
I mean that one right there is not even in great shape. But I almost sold that one for $500, and it's not even in great shape.
Jeez Louise.
It's the first one. I'm never selling it because it's the first Charizard I ever pulled. It's like
that's sentimental value right there.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a Charizard, baby. Charizard is Charizard, baby.
You know what?
But hey, Jordan, listen. So while we're here, I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask you a question.
Let's do it.
And I think maybe the way that you respond, I think you know what I'm gonna allude to here.
What is it? Let's hear it.
So I heard that you had a bit about white rap.
Oh yeah. I have a whole bit. Yeah, I was right.
Did I even hear? Did you do that at the show? Or?
No, I didn't do that at the show. It's not done. I want to cook it more. It's in there, but it's not about white rappers. It's about white rap, the genre of white rap. I know you've heard it before. You've probably been accused of it before. Right.
Well, and that's why I kind of wanted to talk to you about that,
right,
and I thought it'd be kind of cool to talk to you about on the podcast. I'm not coming for you like
flame
that.
Me, baby, flame
man.
me. I love
it's
it.
It's just I think it's a lot of it is times have changed.
Yeah.
And I think like kids don't care about that shit.
No.
Like when trust me, Eminem's put out some whack shit the last year or two.
Oh, I love Eminem. Don't get it twisted.
But
he's the godfather of it.
He is. But he'll put out some stuff that I can't. I'm like, oh, bro, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? As a fan, I'm like disappointed.
Yeah.
But if he would have put out some of that same stuff 10 years ago, instead of people being like, oh my God, I'm so sick, this shit sucks, people have been like, oh my God, this shit is so good. It's crazy how times changed because in the early 2010s, that's when you had like Kendrick Lamar coming out, J. Cole coming out, Mac Miller was coming out, B.O.B. was coming out, and everything that was popular, everybody that was blowing up at the time could actually rap for the most part.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of derived from that, you know, kind of white rap where they would do the internal rhyme patterns and stuff like that. And it's changed now to where kids don't care about that. It's like emo punk rock set to a trap beat.
Yeah. It's like it's its own genre. To me, it's like I feel like there was so much shit given to mumble rap, and I understand like they kind of conglomerated all that music, like Lil Uzi, Kodak, fucking Yachty, all these guys, and they said, you guys are mumble rappers. You're not rapping about anything. You're just saying words that kind of rhyme, sometimes on beat, sometimes not. Like if you're Panda, that dude, like he's designer, like he's not on beat at all. But the guys that sucked, the guys that would have one hit, like maybe one hits, and they get that song, maybe two, and then they're gone. Yeah, and that's it. And like you may remember like Designer, but it's not like you're like, ooh, that new Designer's coming out.
Right.
But the ones that mattered in that genre, they floated to the top. Like, and I know like he gets a lot of shit, but I love Kodak Black. I just love him. I like
Kodak too.
I like Kodak a lot.
Kodak actually is a good rapper.
Yeah. I mean, he was a mumble rapper in the beginning, right?
Yeah, same. But no, I liked because ever since I heard it, wow, what's that? And it's so bad. What's that song? What's that song called?
Yeah. Kodak's the shit. I don't remember every Kodak song, but I know.
What's it called?
No
flocking.
Yeah, no flocking.
Yeah, bro. Like that's my shit. Like I like that stuff. I'm into it. So I don't have anything against that, but I guess what I have a problem with today, or kind of what hurts me in a way, not just because I do quote unquote white rap on occasion, but it's more. But I'm also in tune with what's happening. You know?
Yeah. You're part of the culture.
But I guess what hurts me nowadays is to see that stuff go unappreciated. Yeah. I mean, because when you like, sure, you can say like the lyrical, spiritual miracle, but when you're actually piecing those syllables together and you're saying something, you're actually saying something. You know, there's some of it where it's just all put together for fun.
Oh yeah.
But when you're actually saying something and everyone's like, dude, that shit sucks. All right, well, let's see you do it.
Yeah.
And you can't. I mean, you look at Biggie. You know, not so much Tupac as Biggie, Big L, Jay-Z. Even when he first came out, they were all doing that. They were all doing the lyrical, spiritual, miracle. That's what was hot up until like after 2010, well, I'd say after maybe 2015. That's when everybody started to kind of say, dude, the Semo punk rock stuff on the auto-tune, bro, it's kind of popping right now. That shit sucks.
I think it comes down to the melody. So spiritual, lyrical miracles, there's no melody involved. It just feels, and I get what you're saying. Like, there are a lot of great rappers that can take a spiritual, lyrical and make you be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's with anything nowadays, and with ease of access to recording equipment, you get, Eminem said it, 20 million other white rappers emerge, and it feels like every rapper that is an Eminem stan, and this isn't a shot at you at all, but like every guy who's like, I love Eminem so much, it feels like half of what they're doing is just trying to get as many syllables in a small amount of areas as possible, just trying to do like, I want this shit forever, that whole, is that the song that I think that Eminem goes, they go back in stadiums and shady bitches, like,
and it's staccato flow, and yes,
and it's like Eminem's great at it. And even a lot of the white rappers are good at it, but it's like, to me, it's like listening to, and maybe this is like a weird comparison, but like it's like listening to Mozart or like Beethoven. Like, that you're killing it, bro. But sometimes I just don't have time to like dissect every bar, and not everything has to be a what is it, like an entire course on what good rap is. Sometimes I just want to hear a guy go, and I got it like that, and sometimes I want to hear Lil Wayne.
And I dig that, and I dig that, and I try to tell like my buddy. I mean, I don't know if you know who Too White is.
Yeah.
Like, I try to tell him sometimes, like, hey, bro, like, slow down. I try to tell him sometimes, because he's really good, he's really talented, and sometimes he just needs to stop overthinking about the lyrics and the complexity of what he's saying, and just say what's on his mind or on his heart. Sometimes he needs to.
You got to remember that half of the population are fucking idiots. If you can see in our recent post, if you go on the Kokomo Press right now, check out our most recent post and you'll see what I'm talking about. Half the population is idiots. So when you're writing a song and there's like 25 layer bean dip here of like this bar goes with the first bar and it like rhymes, but it's also got a layer to it, and it's like most people aren't going to know that. The people that care, I feel like the cream rises to the top. I think you were very clear about it. Like the J. Coles, the Kendricks, they rise up and they become, and then like Mac went from doing that to kind of scaling it back and kind of being more melodic in that last couple albums. Even the posthumous album, he got way more into, okay, there can be bars on here, but I also want to like connect to like a human experience. And Eminem was always what made Eminem special when the Marshall Mathers LP came out is the human experience. And that album was so fucking wrought, and it was dirty. And like at the time, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, a lot of these like new metal artists had come out, and everything was Korn. Everything was about like how you're feeling and being angry and wanting to break shit and just And Eminem came out at the right time and he not only was it the right time, he's also the go. Like, he was great, and it was undeniable how great he was. And I feel like he's been chasing that dragon. And then when he got to the point where, he had a couple albums of that was obviously great, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then he tracing that dragon. And then when he did the album, the one with Berserk on, was it Berserk?
Marshall Mathers LP 2. That's what it was,
And he had the one that had, the one with Joyner. Was that the one with Joyner Lucas was on the album?
No, that's
music. Is that
Kamikaze.
Kamikaze.
Yeah,
Kamikaze was such a good album.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
But my favorite song on the album was the one where they were making fun of the new rap, because if they take their abilities and their like ingenuity and the fact that they're able to bend words and do things that nobody else can do, and they say, I'm not going to fight the times, I'm going to go with them.
Yeah.
I think it actually makes them better, and it ingratiates them with the new crowd, where they're not like, I'm going to swim against the current just because I think I'm better than you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what made that song, the one where they're like, I gotta move.
Yeah, and you've got to embrace, how music has changed and the sonic, sound of it. You have to. I mean, you're gonna lose a lot of people if you don't change, if you don't evolve.
Or the people will leave you. They just they'll keep moving, or they'll love your album. Like, I'll still listen to Marshall Mathers LP, the first one. I'll still listen to Kamikaze. I'll still listen to.
But it's aged. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can tell it was made when it was made. So I don't know. Like, for me, I mean, yeah, I still do some of like the lyrical, spiritual, miracle stuff.
Who's your favorite lyrical, spiritual, miracle rapper right now?
Right now, that's out right now.
Yeah, let's say like somebody.
Tom McDonald.
Tom. He's not a lyrical. He does old rap cadences, but he just took that
Dude,
anger.
Tom McDonald.
that dude.
I hate Tom. He's cringe as fuck, dude.
He's so cringy.
So I mean, right now it's probably me.
Yeah. I love my own shit, motherfuckers.
No, it's probably no, it's not me. I mean,
I think new. I mean, obviously with like.
I like the album that Kendrick just put out.
Oh, that's that album. To me, is my favorite Kendrick. I mean, other than like Good Kid, Mad City, which was like the first one. I think this was the first album by Kendrick, and he had good albums after, but this is the first one that the whole album drug me in, not a song.
Bro. Yeah, and like I don't know. I enjoyed the whole album as a story, but I enjoy all of his albums. But this last one, I don't know if I like it better than Damn or not, but I like it a lot.
I'll go out and say I do.
You like it better than Damn?
What about you? How do you feel about it? I know you listen to a lot of it, right?
Of the Kendrick album?
Mr. Morale.
Yeah, I liked it.
Hell
Yeah, it was good. I've always liked Kendrick, but it's not like he's not like one of my top 5.
Yeah.
I was gonna say real quick though, we were talking about white rappers. I know you get down, dude. I to this day I get down to like all the fucking Asher Roth mixtapes.
Oh, dude,
is a god. He's a god.
I tell you what,
He got
sometimes
mischaracterized. That's not.
He
his
did,
fault.
man.
Sometimes I go down the rabbit hole with Asher Roth, and I listen to what he's been doing. I'm like, oh, okay, Asher Roth, he's got it, man.
Always
I
fly,
can't
man.
even lie.
He got that I Love College song just fucked him because there was that frat boy rap where it was like white rappers that didn't care about the culture.
Chris
at all.
Webby and
But let's
shit,
be
man.
honest though, like that song came out like at the perfect time for
It
us.
was good.
09, yeah.
Yeah, it was good as shit.
Like,
It was
dude,
like 08, 09, right?
Yeah, and I remember every party I went to.
It was the perfect party song.
We were literally playing beer pong that party
Yeah.
last night. Hey,
Everybody was going crazy. Yeah.
Hey.
That Alone in the Bread album was good. I thought I liked it.
I mean, it did. And then there was the what was that?
Lark in My Go-Kart.
Yeah, there was Lark in My Go-Kart, and that was some lyrical spiritual. He's like Lark in My. It was all wordplay and stupid shit.
But he was
Sitting on
goofy
the
with it.
tr-
He wasn't.
Yes.
He wasn't above you. When
Right.
He was doing it.
And what was the one with the Blunt Cruising? It was called Blunt Cruising.
Yep.
Blunt Cruising.
And he had
the
that,
whole thing's about the police pulling him over, and they go, "How do we?"
You remember As I Am? That was
I-
kind of his answer to people saying he
Yes.
was Eminem. As I Am.
And what's the song? The song about his dad. He made a song about his dad on that album. Yeah. You have to go back and listen to it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's it's about his dad's sacrifice so he could be what he is.
Damn.
It's a pretty cool song.
Yeah, I like that. I like that kind of stuff. And I think as we've gotten older, and I think even like in your most recent album. What's the name of the album? I'm like, it's blank.
It's About Damn Time.
About Damn Time. Yeah, I know you have it. That's the background of the album right there. Let me go ahead and bring this up for people to see. This is your Facebook page. So
Yes, sir.
Check them out here, man. Obviously, musician band, and then also the Instagram, which is.
That's the YouTube, man. Come
which is
on,
popping.
bro.
My bad. You know, I mess up the Instagram, but I love that picture, man, of you covering the face and the eyes and shit.
Yeah, I did that. Actually, funny story. I was on drugs.
Oh shit.
I was on drugs back then. I was on pills back then, and I was like, dude, what if I took a picture, right? And this is like from 2012. What if I took a picture, and I got real close with this DSLR camera, and I'm like, yeah, let me put this in Photoshop and make my eye look cool.
It looks cool as fuck though.
That's what that is.
I think that's the worst thing about like modern with modern cultures, there's so much drug in the rap. Like rap is
there is.
It's so hard for me personally because my son's really into hip hop. He has a couple of songs he put out. He likes to rap. He likes to come up with his own stuff. But it's like half the time it's like he's listening to Juice WRLD and like he wants to get a poster and it's got codeine on it. I'm like,
yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah. Well, and that's something that you got to watch out for. I mean, because it's like even if they enjoy the music, I mean, as a parent, you want to make sure that they're doing the right things, that they're staying on top of what they're supposed to be doing. And, it's easy to be influenced by music. You got to make sure that they're enjoying the music, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
I mean, and not about the content per se.
Yeah, honestly, I think you're right. I think as a parent, it's one of your duties as a parent is to like be that filter, but also like allow the creativity of it to like let them make the mistake, or at least not like make the mistake as in like the music, but let them listen to it, let them be exposed, but then also explain, like expose and explain. Because if you just expose or you just walk away from it, they're not going to learn anything. But if you expose them and you say, listen, this guy died. Like Juice WRLD died because he was on drugs. And I know there's a lot more to it. I watched the documentary they put out on Hulu about it. and like I know there was a lot going on there, but like yeah, he died. He wasn't like predicting his own death. He was literally doing drugs and was like, I might die from this. He wasn't like he's not Nostradamus, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
exactly. And same with Mac Miller, and I mean, you know, it happens. And I mean, the problem is we can talk to our kids, but like even with my daughter, you know, she listens to me, and well, not my music, but you know, when I'm trying to tell her things that she needs to be doing, and she's that typical teenager. You're like, shh, Dad, whatever, dude. You don't know what you're talking about, man.
You don't get it,
Dad. Like I try to tell her, like, hey, you know, you need to think about, you know, getting good grades and going to college, and you know, she responds with like, oh, Dad, college isn't for everybody. You
college
know?
is a scam. I've been watching this guy. His name is Andrew Tate, and I really think this guy really gets it, man. He's telling me, he's like, listen, I got a muscle shirt.
Yo, do you know about him? Like what he's doing? So
tell me about it.
Okay, so
I don't know much
it's
about
funny.
it.
I kind of went down the rabbit hole with Andrew Tate. Right, because I kept seeing his videos out of nowhere pop up like on my YouTube, like, you know, shorts feed, and I'm why is Andrew Tate all over my shit? You know, so it turns out, so you know how people have like pyramid schemes, right? Like there's those pyramid scheme jobs, dude. This is a fucking pyramid scheme job. He pays people, people get in his program, and they make YouTube pages for him, about him, and they post shorts of his clips.
So like he's got people out like minions basically.
He gets paid.
Yes,
he pays them?
yes, he's paying them to promote him all the time and to post clips of his interviews.
It's the male It's the MLM.
Yeah. Well, because I saw somebody say sing Andrew Tate on your timeline a lot, and I'm like, yeah. And so I watched the video, and the guy's like, well, here's what's going on. And he put everything out there. And so when you see these Andrew Tate things, if you ever see a short, look at the page, and it'll be like Tate Scribings or Andrew Tate Fans Anonymous. It'll be like some shit like that, dude. It's crazy.
We need to start one for the Kokomo Press.
It's kind of small. I mean, he's an idiot. I know what he's about. He's a fucking
He's like, let me tell you
moron.
something. My dad beat my fucking ass into the ground when I was a kid. And I'll beat your fucking ass, too. Shut the fuck up. I'm in the mob.
I'm bald. I'm bald. So my thing with him is like he's just he has to like make it now he's like changed the corner, and he's like conspiracy theory. Have you seen the new conspiracy theorist things about him? I don't know a lot about the guy. I most of what I read about him. I didn't read from him.
So he's a conspiracy theorist now?
Now he's getting into like they're removing me off the internet because I'm telling the truth. You people, and he's
That's
like,
where a lot of people go. Yeah.
It makes sense. It's the Alex
Jones.
It's the Alex Jones school of theory.
I can't handle the fucking truth.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but
Sorry.
Alex Jones, Andrew Tate's coming for your. He's like, oh shit, Eric, is that Andrew Tate back there taking my fucking? He's like, he's out here taking my mantle as the craziest motherfucker on the internet.
Oh, look at that shit.
Oh man, when I saw that in court, I was like, that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Did you go into court for that? You go to court for that shit for the school shooting stuff that he was talking about? Is that what he's in court?
They took his money.
Yeah,
he got fucked.
He got fucked.
He's
hard.
funny as hell. I would watch him though sometimes just because he's funny.
I knew we were having you on this week, and I was like, I gotta ask you. I was laughing so hard. I saw this like Lil Pump put out a video of him like standing in the middle of Japan, and nobody recognized him. And I'm like, please make that happen here. Let's just not recognize this motherfucker, please. Nobody, he's just standing there.
I mean, you know what's crazy is I hear or I see like articles from XXL and stuff, and it'll say like, oh, like Lil Crazy C died, and I'm like, dude, who the fuck is Lil Crazy C? and all the kids are in there like R.I.P. one of the goats. I'm like, who the hell is that? Like, maybe that's just me showing my age.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it could be, but
the only one that hit me hard. I mean, obviously Nipsey was a big deal.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Like, I knew about
Nipsey. Was dope.
That was hard. That was a hard one for a lot of people that listen to actual rap. But then when Pop Smoke died, I was really sad too.
And Pop Smoke is another one where it's like their kind of music doesn't stray too far from what we were listening to growing up.
Yeah,
I get down on Pot Smoke. I like Pot Smoke.
Pot Smoke.
I like Pot Smoke.
My favorite rapper is Pot Smoke.
Get my shitty joke.
Yeah.
Well, hey man. Hey, to each their own, man. We like Pop Smoke. You like Pot Smoke.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like, did somebody say Pop
Mac?
Smoke?
I know you were. You and your wife took the Mac Miller death pretty hard, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh,
you guys
absolutely.
Are big Mac Miller fans. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, you and
absolutely.
Bhabie too.
We're both
and
fans.
it's fucked up because people bring up that line I said, and I don't know if you remember it or not, but I said, on You Burn from like 2011, 2012, I was jealous of Mac Miller because at the time I felt like I could rap better than he could.
Yeah.
And you know, it's when he first came out with like Kids and all that shit.
Nikes on my feet.
And I said, if I ever gave a fuck about Mac Miller, I would stack Skrilla, give up on my life, and be a crack dealer. You know, and now I do give a fuck about
Are you a crack dealer now?
What song is that?
It's from You Burn.
Yeah, the one where he's at the shower. That's like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's like
I
my
remember
best.
That line.
It's like my best, like
Just chugging a bottle
my
of
most
liquor.
viewed
Oh yeah,
video.
that fucking video. Yeah, I remember that. You should like have two versions of yourself in that video, right? Like
No, this is a different one. It was all black and white. And
What
Oh,
instrumental
yeah.
was it? It was a rock instrumental, right?
yeah, it's God, I think it's Aerosmith. I want to
Yeah.
say. It says You Burn, you know, and I heard it and I was like, yo, I'm gonna rap to this. And to be honest with you, that was the first song that I ever recorded where I was like 100% happy after I was done. Where I
Yeah.
was like, yes, this is it right here.
you had a whole spoken word beginning, right? Is that what that one was?
It was like I don't give a fuck, you know.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
This is for all my favorite rappers,
Yeah,
my
I
local
love that
rappers,
shit.
you know. And what's up, my bitches? I admit it, I'm vicious, and you know.
Hell yeah.
And like there was some rapidy rap stuff on
I remember that
but
one.
people like that. I don't know.
You had one where you were in like an alleyway too. That was really.
and that was when I was.
I think that's the other one.
That was for the Hobson contest,
Yeah.
the funk volume stuff.
That was
And
good too. I remember listening to that one. And being
That
like,
kind of
yeah.
that kind of helped me take off a little bit because Funk Volume posted my entry. They posted that
Yeah.
video. So like I was geeked because I woke up and I was getting like ding ding ding. That's where most of my subscribers on YouTube came from because I was getting like ding ding ding. And you know, me being used to getting like 800 views at the time or whatever, I was like, yo, like people are subscribing to my page, dude. I've got
Hell
like
yeah.
4,000 views, bro. Like,
Hey, bro, you don't hear about these views.
it was a big deal, man. Especially
Yeah.
when you're like
Small town guy.
when
man.
you're like 22
and they're from Kokomo. and
yeah,
the
like,
internet was still like people were making it on YouTube, but it was like still new, kind
Yeah.
of around then.
hey, speaking of stuff like that, I got a story for you.
Oh, let's hear this shit.
I got a story for
I'm
you.
down.
So, maybe some other people can attest to this, but I was involved in one of the, and people watch out for this because they still do shit like this. So watch out for this kind of shit. But so me and Two White and some other people from Kokomo actually showed up. There was a thing at Azimuth. There was a flyer, and it was like, yeah, it's Young Jeezy's DJ, and you know he's looking for new artists.
Yeah.
You know, and so you're like, oh fuck yeah, and they're having it at Azimuth, which is actually where I recorded my last album. So what happened was you went to the studio, and we all stood outside, and there's actually a video of the cipher, and there's a bunch of us ciphering outside, just waiting to get in.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of people from Indy, from all over Indiana, and we're all waiting in line, and about an hour and a half goes by, and I walk into this room, and there's this guy sitting on the couch with a couple other people, big fat dude. He's just sitting there, and he's like, all right, go ahead, spit some bars. I spit like 6 bars, and he's like, all right, I don't need to hear anymore, you're in. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'm fucking in. And now that I think about it, there was probably only like a handful of people that didn't fucking get in. Like there was only a couple people that came out like, man, they didn't let me in. But if you didn't get let in, you were just really bad. Like you were just.
We know their names. We know some of these Kokomo. Just kidding.
But this was in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah,
but so we get a thing. You're in, and then they email us and they're like, okay, so now, we were selling tickets to come to the showcase.
Oh, yeah?
To this showcase. So we're selling tickets, and the whole thing behind the ticket is, hey, if you buy this ticket, you can get into the BET Awards official after party with this ticket. So, like, it's in Atlanta, so nobody's actually going to go. And so, like, I'm selling these tickets, right? And I have to wind up giving, like, a big portion of my money to these people. So I give I think it was like $300 and the tickets were like 10 apiece. So I give like the $300 to the people, and I bring people to the show with me, and there's a bunch of people fucking doing their thing, and I wrote a new song for it, and I go up there and I do my shit, and bro, it was one of my better performances. I had people in there, and most of the people there are just rappers and their families. And I had people there into it. But here's where the scam part comes in. It was, well, as if the selling tickets weren't enough. Right. The scam part comes in where it's like, okay, now if you want to vote for your artist or for whoever you came here for, then you have to pay like $1. Like $1 is one vote for each person.
Oh, that's hurtful.
And I had like some people with me, like Chris Pegg, and you know, Chris Pegg came with me, and some other people, and they came to support me. So Chris goes up there and fucking gives him like $100, dude. He's like, "Fuck yeah!" And then the dude running the thing, he was like, "Man," he's like, "If you ain't put money on K-Dot, I don't know who you voting for." Dude, that felt good. I was like, "Hell yeah, thanks, man." You know. But point is like, so wait, so it's not about how good we did. It's about how much money, you know, you guys put forward for us. So I wound up coming in like second fucking place, right? Probably because of Chris Pegg's $100 that he threw down for me. And so they're like, yeah, the next round is the studio. So we're going to get you guys into the studio and da-da-da. I'm like, great, this is awesome. Dude, we go to fucking Chicago. and there's like fucking 30 of us. And I'm like, we're all going to go into the studio? Where? You know?
What studio is this?
Bro, I can't remember. So we're all outside and shit, and they assigned us to fucking groups of like 6. And we're like running around, and they're like, here's a beat, and it was some shitty ass beat. They're like, now go make a song out of it.
Yeah.
Like it was some reality TV show shit. Like,
yeah,
like, and we need you to bring me some Cambodian breast milk, please.
I swear to God. And we're walking around. Oh shit, Brian!
Brian's,
you gotta wake up, bro.
Wake up, Brian. Dude.
My bad.
Why are you sleeping?
So, bro, we're fucking. I'm sorry if I'm taking up too much time with this.
Oh, you got plenty
So
of
we're
time.
walking around the streets of Chicago trying to write a fucking song, and like, yo, like, how were we, like, we have like a fucking CD, and it's like, we're like, all right, who's got a car, like, let's go to your car, and then somebody had like a little Bluetooth thing, and we were playing it out the Bluetooth, and we're walking around, and it's like, bro, what are we supposed to do? Like, so we all write like 8 bars. I mean what else can you do? You gotta make it fit to the song. And then we get in there to record, and they're like, all right, you got 15 minutes.
What the
15 minutes? Like, what kind of fucking joke is this? And then so we all go in, we do our stuff. About 6 months later, they send us our songs, and they have this fucking website. And it's like, all right, here's the songs from each region of the U.S., blah, blah, blah. It's like, now, vote. Voting is $1 per
motherfucker. Like,
but like the thing is like it was if you won, like you got a distribution deal, so it was kind of cool. And you know, there were people that had won in the past, but it was all a major scam because by the end of these guys are making, I mean, thousands if not hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And your fans and your people that support you, and then like you could have just grinded with those people and had their support. Like,
right. Well, the good thing is there are people that I met from that I still am in contact with, and that we actually made music together, like, you know, after that. So there is some good stuff that came out of it as far as networking.
Yeah.
But a lot of predatory stuff like that still goes on, especially with younger artists. You know, these kids fall for it.
Yeah.
They
don't
fall
know any
for it.
better.
Yeah.
I think that's how we're gonna do our next comedy. We might cut all this out because we're gonna do that for our next comedy show. Just kidding. Yeah, you want to be a comic? You saw Joe Rogan and you like Joe Rogan? You can be just like Joe Rogan.
All you have to do is say like Photoshop yourself in a picture with Joe Rogan and be like, yeah, I'm Joe Rogan's comedy manager. Like, if you want.
I met Joe Rogan outside of a Tesco in Austin, Texas, and I took this picture.
I changed his life.
Man,
I can change yours too.
When I took this picture with him, like afterwards, his hair grew back. He was crazy. That's wild though. It's an insane story because like there's so many fucking layers to it, and it's like you're like, maybe, you know, when I was a kid, I went to like my mom. I could sing, so like I could sing, and I was into acting and stuff. And my mom took me to like this meeting at like the Johannes Civic Center. It was in like a room, and they were like, you're gonna act and you're gonna sing for these people, and if you're good, they're gonna get you on Nickelodeon, they're gonna get you on Disney. Oh, yeah. So my mom took me in there, and it was all my mom just being like, I care about you, but I can't take you to California right now. We can't move there.
Right.
But she knew that's what I wanted to do, so I was like, okay, let's do it. So we go to this thing. It's like Olsen Mills or some weird shit. We go in there. There's like 40 kids and their mom, and we're all just looking around at each other like, this is awkward. And you're just sitting there watching them perform, and then you go up and you do your thing. And I sang, and I did an acting thing. Like, they give you like a commercial you have to do, like the Crest toothpaste is the best. Like, and I did the whole thing. And then afterwards, they sent us a thing, and they're like, yeah, you gotta you made it, like, and then we networked with some of the other kids, so we asked them, they're like, oh, we all made it, and then my mom looked at each other and we were both like, nah, let's just not do this.
Bad news.
Yeah.
So I was really close to my mom and I were like this close, and she was like, well, I could fly you because the next one's in Nashville. I'm like, I'm not going to Nashville to do this.
Yeah, well, and if you got there, I mean, like, who knows? I mean, who knows what would have happened?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I would have had a bigger butthole. That's what would have happened. We all know what happened to Nickelodeon.
You would have got a foot rub by Dan Schneider. Is what would have happened.
yeah, Dan, I've heard all about it, and that sucks, man. Because it's like, hey, like, regardless of all of that, he made Nickelodeon what it was, bro.
Yeah,
like, he had some great shows.
Drake and Josh is one of my favorite shows still, even after I found out Drake's a creep.
Man, it sucks. Like, we know the internet is so final. Back in the day, like, if you were drunk and you ran into a pole, you would pay your debts to society, and then nobody would remember it anymore. Like, there wasn't 500 pictures of like you hitting that pole in front of Max Drive-In or whatever. And then like now it's like that's on the internet, and then anytime anybody brings it up, it's like, remember that time when you hit the pole? Like, and then they post like 20 photos, and then they post you drunk texting, and you like send a picture of your butthole to a girl. It's like everything's forever now. Everything.
I know. You got. I mean, you leave a digital imprint everywhere that you go. I mean, and everyone's got a phone now. Yeah. So, I mean, everyone's got a phone with a camera. When we were kids, I mean, like, God, could you imagine the trouble we would have gotten in?
Oh, jeez.
Dude, we would have gotten in so much fucking trouble.
It would have been too much trouble, and honestly, at the same time, like, I'm happy that we were able to live in the middle of it, because we were able to make that transition. Kids nowadays, they only know that, and then people like our parents only know, they don't realize what the internet is, and then we're aware of it all. We are aware of a pre-internet, we're aware of a during, and we're aware of like a post, and we're all like, we are the only people that understand both. I honestly believe that, our generation, because we did both.
Yeah, we did. I feel like. Yeah, we didn't have the internet, but we did. We had dial-up.
Yeah.
And it's like your mom be like, guys, get off the fucking internet. I can't. I need to take my call, for my medication, for my prescription. I mean, shit like that. My grandparents, they actually had like an internet answering machine. So like when people would call, it would come up on the thing, and they'd leave a message. Like, dude, it was crazy.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but I remember that. And she'd always be like, Kohlton, get off the damn computer. I need to make a phone call.
It kind of is a good segue into this, and I was going to ask your opinion about this as well. Yeah. Did you hear about the new rapper NF Meka?
Yeah,
he got signed and dropped all like in the
You guys have a
week.
song together, right?
Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if I did. Dude, but yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, like, because people do that. I've heard AI Jay-Z songs. I've heard AI Eminem songs come out recently,
and they're actually pretty good.
You're I'm like, damn, it sounds And I mean, the AI stuff is crazy because I mean, you imagine, like, what does that mean for the future of music?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, now I understand that one of the issues with this guy was. Okay, this is a white dude, right?
So it's like is AI sentient or not? That's the real question here, because a white guy was behind it, but there was a lot of like N-words, and that's really what it it's like, bro, he didn't live the black experience on the web.
So it's like, how much of this? So like, is it his voice that he's altered, or is it 100% AI?
I think it's 100% AI, but at the same time, I don't really know. I just know the guy who programmed it, like.
Yeah, he is a white dude.
Yeah.
Well, then I saw another video, and maybe it's not true, but it was a black dude taking credit for it. He was kind of like, no, that's me, and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what to think. It's really weird, but I do feel like here, now maybe not now. I don't think the world's ready for this now, but I think maybe 10, 20 years from now, I think there's going to be a lot of shit. Kind of like a Milli Vanilli situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where they're going to market a person that's not even really
they're already
doing anything.
That's what this is, the filler, and they fucked up because all they needed to do is like not put any N-words or any anything. That's all they would have had to do, because like I heard one of his bars, because it was like, I'm out here and there's no N-words, like I'm playing hockey, and it was like, I was like, that's pretty funny, because an AI came up with it. That's why it's funny.
I also saw like him at Rolling Loud. I saw a clip of that. I think he was at Rolling Loud.
Well, he did a song with Gunna and another guy, and it's called Florida Water, and I listened to the song and I was like, his part was my favorite part, and he's an AI. I was like, I feel bad about it, because like I think it actually would have been interesting to have, but also like losing that human touch to music.
Well, I think it kind of opens up a lane for producers, because like now guys that can produce that might not have the skills vocally or as a rapper, hey, get somebody to help you write some stuff and make an AI. I mean, obviously a lot of people do it. I mean, they're already making deep fakes of, Jay-Z, M. And now this guy's a complete original deep fake.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
and it was,
why not?
at least he was honest from the start. Like, this is an AI thing. We remember the original AI. The original AI rapper, Danielle Bregoli. Luke Lindbergh put this out, and I was dying so hard. I was like, she's out here launching a scholarship for trade school. She's like, I just need somebody to do my plumbing or something. She's the original. I mean, if Dr. Phil's signing rappers, then I think.
Hey, man,
he put her on, bro.
Hey, you know what? Like, people like that, you gotta give them props. I mean, look, she took like a goofy situation and she
pivoted that shit.
Multi-millionaire.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's awesome.
And she wasn't bad. If I'm being for real, like compared to most female rappers, maybe she's not. I don't know if she's writing her own shit. I hope she is. But like, I was like, honestly, what was the song she had with Lil Yachty? I thought it was pretty good.
Fuck.
No, I know what it is.
I like the
Gucci
video.
flip flops.
Yeah, Gucci. Yeah.
Yeah.
My son's a huge Lil Yachty fan, so I was like,
I don't blame him. I love Lil Yachty. I think Minnesota is one of my favorite.
that whole mixtapes though, man. I
to me, it's like it was like a post rap thing to me. Like in a way, it was kind of like let's be goofy. It reminded me of like Weird Al, but it's like he's serious, but he's also not even serious. If you saw him in that 360 with Charlamagne, they were going back and forth. And he's like, "Did you sign the 360?" He's like, "I don't know, man. I'm just rich now." He's not even rich. He's poor as fuck. So it's like, oh man.
But people find their niche. And they find what works. We mentioned Tom McDonald earlier.
Yeah.
I hate Tom McDonald. But you know what? That's his appeal. You hate him. And a lot of people hate him because he's just talking about controversial stuff. I hate him too. I can't stand him. Yeah. But I sit back and I'm like, what he's doing is what I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
He took what he did was he found a niche. He found a controversial topic that everyone's fucking arguing about. And what he did was he made a video with good production, and then he put marketing money behind it. Because you would see it pop up on ads if you were interested in like rap or Eminem or stuff like it would pop up as an ad for people because he has that style of music. You know what I mean? So what he did was boom, controversial. Now I'm putting out ads. Now people are talking about it. Now I'm making money.
And it works a lot too because he doesn't look like the guy that should be talking about that, but he is. Like you know what I mean? He kind of has like he looks like fucking Lil Pump. Like he looks like like
he panders definitely.
He panders.
And it's what he said. He found corny. A market and he cornered it, and this is now his market, and it's even like infiltrated like conservative like people are listening to this guy covered in tattoos.
He's the kind of person that like old white people. They're like, I don't listen to rap much, but I kind of like this one. You know what I mean?
Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. You're damn right they do. Yeah, it's like the people like it.
I like that Tom McDonald.
Let me tell you something about Tom McDonald. He's a hell of an American, a hell of a lot better than that Eminem's.
He's been through hell and back.
Country.
He's been through hell and back. He's a nice boy. He's got rope hair. Okay, I like his hair. It reminds me of when I tie my boat up.
It's kind of like like old white conservatives. They kind of parade him around like they parade around black conservatives. They're like, Kohlton, look at him. Yeah. This guy grew up in Chicago. Okay, had a hard life, and he loves Trump, and he's black.
Listen. Candace Owens, she speaks to the Black American spirit. She is the spokesman. I love that too. Like. It doesn't matter which side you're on, but when you like pick one person, they're like, they get it. And I'm like, the majority don't agree with that person. They're like, no, but they get it.
And it's like at the end of the day, what I've learned, and I've been guilty. Obviously, you guys know I'm guilty of fucking getting in arguments with people.
We all are.
What I've learned is, everyone has their own point of view and what's right to them. And you know what? There's no matter what argument I've ever had when it comes to politics, I can see points on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
So it just kind of, you just kind of got to roll with it and try not to let it bother you too much because at the end of the day, we don't have much of an effect on it.
No. We think we matter more than we do, if we're being honest. Like in our small purview, like our small, like even in the small town, like we deal with a lot of like controversy. That's like half of what we do is like we offend people and then we have to deal with the repercussions of it, of a satire piece. And it's like, either you get the joke or you don't, and if you don't, they're just so much louder and they're so much dumber. And it's like we were making fun of the fact that the city is spending all this money fixing like putting flowers on things. And Markland's getting fixed again for the 5th time in 5 years in Washington. Meanwhile, like every other road you're driving like fucking Ace Ventura and the second one where he's like moving around and it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? And then people are dropping dead every summer on OD and it's like, like you said, I mean, number one, I can relate to the roads because I live right off of Phillips, and Phillips is closed down every other week. Yes, it is.
And it's crazy because one day it'll be torn up and bumpy as shit. The next day they got some tar over it, and it's like, yeah, this is smooth.
Absolutely.
And then they rip the tar up, and it's
like,
bumpy
sorry,
the next
man.
day. Like, dude, but and
The governor drove through there or something for the day.
but you guys are doing you guys have found like your niche and what works, man. And I think it's good because honestly, like you guys were saying earlier, like with the band thing, or the color guard deal. You guys made it to be something it wasn't, but it also brought attention to them and them winning state titles and being as good as what
It's like
they
half
are.
the people on that post had no idea they won a state title. Now we're sharing something that says they won it. We put the name of their performance up because if you are just a little bit able to understand English, you would realize El Toro Bravo means the brave bull. And there's matadors, and like we took the worst position on it with a person named Karen Too Much is her name, and these people still don't get it. Her name's Karen Too Much.
Karen Too Much.
Karen Too Much.
Caring too much.
My name is Karen Too Much. It's Borat's wife. It's Karen Too Much.
Because she's caring too much.
It's like they don't get it. And I mean, the whole entire thing is like I was like, somebody sent us the joke and was like, hey, what do you guys think about this? And the joke was like I'll just throw it out there. It was Simon Dempsey, who we love. So like he sent us some pictures and was like, what about they're doing virgin sacrifice tanner rituals? And I was like, okay, like I'm doing I can get. Oh, you got me in the first half. Not gonna lie, because the second half it completely deteriorates into what it really is, which is a joke. And
Right.
It's like we do this all the time. Like these are satirical posts, and then people get offended by it because they don't read it or they don't understand it. And it's like, at what point are we supposed to like? Are we supposed to not? Is there not supposed to be satire because one person doesn't get it? Like it doesn't make sense.
Right.
fair.
And like every time I see you guys post something, I always I read the first part and I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? All right, where are they going with this? Every single time.
Brian's like the king of satire, man. I swear, he's so good at it.
I enjoy doing it. I'll say this last one though, The Apprentice.
Oh, is it good?
I don't think I saw
You
that
wrote it,
one.
no? You
I wrote it, but to me, it's like when I go to do like a satire piece, I literally am like, I got to put on my Brian West hat and be like, what would Brian do? I put
It's
my
all-
WWBD.
but like I definitely it was enjoyable. I loved it.
Yeah. I was like, this is funny. We haven't posted anything like this in a
Which
while.
one?
Let's do it.
Which one? Okay, has that come out recently?
Yeah, I would just put it out yesterday. It's
Oh,
like-
okay, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah,
I like the one where you was doing they had those. It was you guys were what was it? It was when those people were kidnapped. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And you did the whole like Home Improvement thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
I put that back out on the reel recently.
I love that one.
That video made us laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Brian's in the bathtub like.
That's
But even like
didn't sit over well.
aside from the satirical like aspect of it, like even like when you're like bending over and you got your
my
fucking
ass
ass crack and you
cracks out.
turn around and smile.
We
I mean,
always throw
like,
stupid shit in there just to like we call it red herrings, which is like a subversion of the idea of a red herring. But like we throw things in there that like if you're a logical human being that can think past your own face, you're gonna figure it out from that. Like once you see my ass
Absolutely.
crack and I'm like that, and I'm just plugging a fan into the wall.
Absolutely. I think it's funny though because I know you even and just seeing you doing the with the music and everything. It's like Home Improvement will.
Tom, it's Tom McDonald. I'm not racist, but no, it was Jordan Lucas.
Not racist.
I'm not racist, but at the same time, N-word. I'm like, oh god, not again.
And cracker.
Tom. And cracker. I'm gonna say cracker. Yeah, I put the A on it, so.
Yeah.
It's a cracker.
Cracker. Yeah, it's interesting, honestly. Like half the stuff. Like I saw this. I know this is satirical in and of itself, but this made me laugh too because it's like. We're a culture not. You know how every year they do like different ones for Halloween. We got Halloween coming up. This one's making fun of like the whole fucking Stranger Things. Like we're a culture, not a costume. This is
Yeah,
not
of
who I am.
course. Yeah.
And I love it. It's such a goof on it. He's like, this guy's pissed off. He's like, listen, man, I'm a hard rocker. You can't make fun of me just by wearing a raglan and a denim jacket.
Exactly, dude. It's like those people that kind of like walk up to you and they're like, bro, how many Black Sabbath songs do you know?
How many? Say name 5 nerdy Nirvana songs right now.
How dare you wear that
What
shirt?
was Kurt's fucking blood type? On the day before he died, what did he eat? What did he have for breakfast?
It's like sometimes, I tend to wear shirts that I actually know, like the band
You got Kobe
a little
on
bit.
there now, baby.
Oh, yeah, I know about Kobe.
R.I.P. baby.
But I mean, when I see videos of people doing that, they're like, come on. They come up to some like 5-year-old, like,
Douchebag.
like little middle schooler, like, so let me ask you, how many Black Sabbath songs do you actually know?
And they got like their phone, and they give their phone to them. I'm like, what are you doing? You can't even afford a microphone? Like,
it's like Metalhead asks people in band T-shirts if they know the bands that they're wearing.
oh, you like Metallica? Name one song that wasn't on Stranger Things. How about that? Like, just let people like music. How about that? How about art is supposed to be? I mean, if you have an issue with any type of art,
listen, let me put it to you this way: if I ever, and I won't, but if I ever made it big, and there was somebody wearing my T-shirt 20 years from now that didn't even know any of my songs, I wouldn't care because they just put money in my account by buying a licensed shirt, and I'd be honored.
Hold
I'd
on,
be
but also in that argument, you kind of want the person to be like, "Hey, name 3 K-Dot songs," because then they actually have to go look it up. So now you're
right.
getting revenue.
So now you got on that side of the coin too. So I mean, it's all good. I mean. I won't ever bash anybody for wearing a band shirt that they don't know what it is. Cause,
not at all.
I mean, hey, I sold some shirts to some people, and they probably just bought them because they knew me. Yeah. And I'm sure, shit, if they actually wear them, I mean, I think that's
Ryan's wearing a
awesome.
Nike shirt. Oh, you wearing a Nike shirt, bro? How many fucking shoes have you sewn together as a Chinese kid?
And I see you're wearing the Jordan 1s as well.
Retro ones.
Yeah,
damn,
actually,
they look good.
I got these
I
at
like those.
Vendor City, actually.
Hell yeah. He's lying, man.
They were $25.
Did you really? He's lying.
These are real.
But dude, ain't no way you got.
I got these at
Vendor City had brand fucking new Wave Runners when they came out.
Oh yeah,
brand new. And I was like, how much are they? And he's like, 75. I was like, okay, they're not real. Right when he said he just threw out the price. But they were deep fakes. They looked real as shit.
Yeah, that's another thing is the sneaker market, and you got some that are even getting by StockX now and shit. Like, bro, what the
that's
fuck?
scary. Yeah, you don't want that happening.
No, bro, you spent $400 on some fucking sneakers just to get some fakes. You could have got on Alibaba.
If somebody wants to give me some fake Gucci slides, I'll take them.
I'll take those too.
Some fake ones,
dude. That like props to the people that pay over $100 on slides because it can't be me.
No, it's not me either.
It can't be me.
I'd pay $200 for some Yeezy slides.
I spent like $65 on these.
I would.
But Brian, would you wear them everywhere?
Yeah, I do. I wear my Birkenstocks everywhere, and I paid $50 for those bad boys. So I just didn't wear them today, but I'll wear them to church. I don't give a fuck where.
What if Crocs and Louis Vuitton do a collab?
What would it be called?
Are you on that?
Curry Vuitton? Yeah, I'd be down with some Curry Vuitton.
Croc Vuittons.
Yeah. Dude, they're all made. I mean, it'll be Supreme will have some fucking Crocs here soon.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of time.
Would you rock them though?
Over, dude.
Just to be like a hype beast.
Yeah, I'm a hype beast. I don't give a shit. I just want to look cool, man.
He's like a hype beast and out here trying to get it all together. I wanted to get you guys' opinion on this little video real quick. So I saw this guy put out this meme on Twitter, and he was like, why aren't we encouraging our girls to pursue jobs like this? We need true equality. And then the video, and I'll pull it up here. This is what's happening. And so this guy is just like covered in dirt for people listening. So these guys are like, it looks like they're like an oil rig, right?
Yeah, it looks like they're mining for something.
Yeah, and I was like, man, this is literally a typical Saturday at the Hugger. Everybody, we're just covered in shit. Like, there's glitter, there's probably fecal matter, there's pussy juice, there's whatever, man.
Hey, man, that's a good time.
And they're just drilling, and just like the Hugger, people are getting drilled somewhere in there. Somebody's drilling for oil.
Our jobs, we probably still make more than those guys that are doing all that shit. And I'm over here pushing a button, watching.
Like, ew.
Honestly,
this is bullshit because I can't watch the newest episode of Stranger Things because I've got to fucking press this button all night. This is bullshit.
So the thing said, it said that why aren't we like asking females to pursue?
Yeah, it's like
jobs?
why don't women ask for equality with these types of jobs? it's like, I'm a grown ass man. I don't want that job either. That's why. That's fucking why.
The people that you see right there are felons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's either there or the kitchen staff at your local Applebee's. That's their options, and everybody's like, these guys are working so hard. Like that's a child doer right there.
Hey, dude, you know Taco Bell like hires the worst of the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Like the people that can't get a job at McDonald's work at Taco Bell. It's fucking
Bad news. Yeah.
No offense to people that do work at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if you're over 30, hey, dude, you know
You better be in management, okay?
I worked at McDonald's, you know.
Yeah. We've all
that,
worked them.
I worked them. Well, dude, I worked there when I was like 23.
Oh shit.
I did for like 2 months because
You
I
rated
I needed a job fast, and they were doing one of those hiring fairs or whatever. You know?
Right.
So I go and I do the open interview, right? And I'm like, you know, dude, we just need some money, blah blah blah. So this motherfucker has me coming in at 4 a.m. every fucking day. And, dude, that's too early for me. As 23, dude, I'm not making that.
Yeah.
I came in late every single day. He's like, look, Kohlton, you're going to toast the buns, okay? You're going to fucking put the fucking bagels in there and shit. And so I'm like, okay, you know, I come in, I do this. But here's the thing. Every Saturday, and it was the one over here on Lincoln, every Saturday, the fucking owner would come in, right? And she was a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
She was a bitch. And so, like, I'm salting these fucking fries, right? We're getting ready for lunch. I'm salting the fucking going like this, you know? And she says, no. She said, you do it like this. Just hold it, and it times it perfectly, and then you just swing it around. And I'm like, I just kind of, you know, crossed my arms, and I was just looking at her, and, you know, she said, see? And I looked at her, and I said, wow. I said, I am so glad I get to learn from a professional like you. Maybe a dick comment, but she was kind of a bitch, too. And she looked at me, she said, thank you. Like, dude, come on, man.
And she made an entire meal and sat in the back and ate it. Oh,
Well, when I first worked at McDonald's when I was like 16, I wound up quitting for a couple reasons. I have a problem with authority. I think that's my issue. And this lady, I don't want to give out any names, but she was like the GM, and she hated me. But she was like one of those nice people that like weren't really being nice. They were just smiling while they were being a bitch.
Right.
Yeah, she'd be like, Kohlton, you're
They call those
doing
women.
an awful job.
Those are just called women in general.
But she called me back to the office one day because I was fed up. I was having a shitty day, man. And she calls me back to the office, and I have mental issues anyway. And she says, Kohlton, now, I can't remember what she was mad at me about, but, you know, I just looked at her. I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even want this job. And she was like, so you're telling me McDonald's wasn't your first choice? And I looked at her, and I said, was it yours? And she looked at me for a second, and she said, just fucking get back out there.
She said, I know what I'm getting from this guy.
So I go back out there. But like maybe a month or two later, you know, I'm doing the drive-through line. I'm fucking getting everyone's drinks and shit and fucking bagging up the food and doing the fries. I'm the only motherfucker working, and there's cars wrapped around the building. And I'm sweating, and I'm high anxiety. I'm stressed. Yeah. And I'm yelling at the burger guy in the back like, dude, we need another Big Mac. Come on. The fuck? And you know, I look in the back, and there's like 3 managers in the office just sitting there talking. So I let it go on for like 20, 30 minutes before finally I said, fuck this. And I went back there and I said, hey, you guys might want to come out here because I quit. Yeah. And they said, are you serious? I said, yeah, no, I quit. So come on, you got cars around the building. And I know they saw them because they have monitors back there that show like the drive-through and stuff. So I know you're looking at the cars wrapped up around the building, and you know I'm the only person out here. So I quit. And to their credit, one of my managers, she was a real sweet lady. She came out, she said, "Now, Kohlton, are you sure you don't want to find another job before you quit?"
That's nice.
She actually gave a damn, and she knew she fucked up. But I was like, no, I'll see you later. It's McDonald's. Goodbye. Goodbye.
This was the managers when they heard you were quitting. They're like, what? We needed you out there. They're fucking wrapped around the building. Are you serious?
You know
That's all 3 of them.
That was when you were 16, right?
Yeah.
So you're already past the statute of limitations. How much food did you steal from me?
How much? Look, man.
Did you pee in the pickles?
Look.
You were friends with Nick Griggs. I know you guys were taking food and bringing them home.
I'll tell you something. And here's what I've done. All right. Okay, here's what I did, dude. I feel really bad. People are gonna. Oh man, I can't even tell you, Brian. I did something terrible when I worked there as a kid. I did.
Oh no! Did you pee in the pickles?
No, man. This lady, dude. Look, and I'm going to hell.
All right, FBI, we got him. We finally got the guy.
We got the
This
guy
whole
that
time.
took that lady's money.
Did you
This whole
spend the
podcast
sorry.
was a ruse just to get you to admit
No,
to
but
that
you know
$50
what?
stolen.
I got my karma because back then I was a bit of a thief when I was a youngin'.
Yeah.
And I wound up getting arrested for stealing. Well, not even stealing, but I attempted to steal a bottle of alcohol from Marsh when I was 20 years old.
Marsh.
From Marsh, and dude, I'll never forget when that went down, dude. Look, so I'm like, we didn't have anybody to buy the alcohol for us. You know, we were 20, and we would go into Marsh whenever we were broke, and we would just, take a bottle or whatever. So, like, I went in there, and I was like, all right, I'm going to take this bottle of alcohol. And
Pep talk before. Like,
yeah,
I got
well,
this.
I went in at a different time. I went in at a busy time, and I thought it would be better,
Yeah.
And so, like, I saw somebody I knew, and I went up and I talked to them. I was like, hey, keep talking to me, and I'm sliding the fucking bottle in like that. And I start walking out, and there's a manager, like, sitting next to the door. And then there's a big, like, fat dude, like, with his arms crossed, like this, standing by the door. And I'm like, this doesn't seem right. I'm going to turn around and go put this bottle back. So I start walking the other direction, and that big-ass fat dude, like, comes out of nowhere and grabs me. And he's like, you want to give me that bottle, son? I looked at him. I said, what are you talking about? He said, the one that's in your jacket. I was like, fuck, you got me. So I take it out. I give it to him. Motherfucker puts me in handcuffs. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even steal anything. You know what I mean? And he takes me up to this little room up at Marsh when Marsh was still open.
Yeah.
And he says, shut the fuck up before I rip your fucking lungs out. I'm like, oh, fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He started to calm down. He said, I'm sorry. I used to be a cop in L.A. But anyway, so this cop comes in. The guy was like, you're not going to get arrested. He's a really, I know you didn't really steal the bottle or anything. He said, we just got to make sure you don't have any warrants and you're going to be banned from Marsh. I'm like, all right, cool. But the cop that comes in, dude, he hadn't arrested me before, but he pulled me over all the time because he thought that I was smoking weed or I was dealing drugs. Yeah. So I used to get like my car searched like once a week, and it was always this guy. And he comes in, he goes, Kohlton, Bhad, what did you do now? I'm like, oh shit.
It was Officer Summers, wasn't it?
No,
I'm just kidding.
it wasn't Officer Summers. It's a younger cat back then. And he said, well, I gotta take him in. And even the security guard was like, why? Why are you taking him in? And he said, well, technically, this is a legal possession of alcohol. We got to take care of this.
Dirty motherfucker.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
So you went
illegal
to jail
possession
that
of
night?
alcohol, and it wasn't even in my possession. I did go to jail. But honestly, you know what? Look, still fuck that cop. We were on some bullshit. But honestly, since then, I cleaned up my act a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's when I realized, like, okay, this just cost me, $800 sitting in a jail cell over nothing. I got to be more careful with what I'm doing. So, I quit stealing. Like I always like with,
$800. That's $50 from old ladies. That's a lot to fucking get.
Yeah, I definitely paid. I made my mistakes in life, but I learned from them.
They got you back.
They definitely got me back. And after that, I was anytime I went somewhere and I would think like, ooh, I kind of want to take that. I'm like, nope, can't do it.
We can all be better people. We can all be recycled into something new. Kind of like randomly, I found out that they're going to be recycling wind turbine blades into gummy bears to eat.
That's what I want to eat.
Which it doesn't do much for me for being happy about wind turbines, but it does a lot for me never eating another fucking gummy bear in my entire life. I'm like, the fact that you can make them out of wind turbines,
dude, that's like insane.
It's gonna cut my asshole. I'm gonna be like shitting, and I'm like, why am I bleeding? And look, there's a little wood turbine in there.
And then you'll like pull it out and you'll look at it, and in really small print it'll say renewable energy. You just put it back in your mouth and you're like, what the fuck? I can just live off this?
Like how do they make something like that out of like literal like steel and like metal? Like
it worries me.
That's what are we eating, bro? Like,
dude, honestly.
Well, I mean, as if what they're already made of isn't gross enough. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I think in general we're just. I remember when we were kids, and they used to say it was made out of like horse hooves, and you remember that?
It's made out of like gelatin in general is like like fat and like all the shit that they don't like use like like from pigs and stuff, like all the shit that you don't actually eat.
Yeah. Glue's made out of horse cum, correct?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
The horses cum.
Oh. Oh, you don't say.
This is 100% facts. You guys don't need to check. I also found this out too, which is very interesting. Did you guys know that there are certain types of figs that the way they're made, wasps will climb into the fig. The fig is actually like, it's not a fruit. It's like almost like a Venus flytrap. It takes a wasp and it like turns into liquid. And then that's what you end up eating is like a fig fruit is literally like a wasp that's been liquidized inside of a fig.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's wild.
And like this is how their system works. Like the females get the pollen from them, and they go to the next one and they make babies. But that's what the female is the one that enters it and has their babies inside of it. So like when you eat a fig, you're literally just eating like wasp babies. Fucking wasp.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, think about it though. I mean, people eat caviar.
Yeah, exactly. We eat so much weird shit. It's just when you were eating a fig, you were probably like, "This is a good fruit." And now you're like, "Oh, wait a minute, this isn't even vegan."
Shit.
Technically, it's not.
It's not vegan at all. It's like butter is more vegan than that, and that's the fact. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't even know that was like possible. And then like I was, I literally saw that graphic like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I need to bring this up on the podcast for no fucking reason other than to scare people, because it's like this to me. It's like literally the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life.
To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever actually ate a fig.
A fig Newton?
Oh, okay, yeah, I've had a fig Newton.
That's the only thing I've ever had too.
Yeah, but fig Newtons aren't.
Yeah,
we're not
They're
eating
like
wasps.
figs.
Bro.
Yeah, like
you like pig Newton.
a pig Newton.
Like a pig Newton. There was an old bit. Do you know that Louis C.K. bit?
I know what
You
you're
do?
talking
Okay.
about,
Yeah, there was a Louis C.K. bit where he talked about his kid and like how he was like finally fed up, and his kid was like, "Can I get some pig Newtons?" He's like, "They're actually fig Newtons." And they're like, and like he argued with his like 3-year-old. She's like,
I think I've heard
they're
that.
called pig Newtons. And he's like, "No, they're not fucking pig." And he like goes off on his own kid about it.
It's awesome.
Oh, the pig Newtons every time is what I think of. All right, I want to give a shout out real quick to the North End Pub. I was there this weekend. We did a show with Grey Garden. This shirt, for some reason, got a lot of people's attention. Gas sign is not real. You're just crazy.
I like that.
And Maddie back there. I might draw a dick on there at some point just because.
You got it.
But yeah, we did that show. It was such a good show. I wanted to shout out the people at the North End Pub.
Yeah,
because
by the way, I mean, a little off topic because you're shouting out North End Pub.
No,
But shout out to them. But no, man, hey, I listened to the album you guys put out.
Yeah,
yeah, man. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I like
hardcore,
it,
right?
man. Yeah,
It's fun, man. I really like. This is the hardest band I've ever been in. Like hardest rock band I've ever been in. I've been in a lot of like folky and poppy bands.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, when you guys sound good, man. You know what I mean?
What'd you think of my keys in it?
You were playing keys,
I'm on
Brian?
the keys on it. Yeah, I go uncredited, but I'm just kidding. I'm not in it. It's Jordan's
Whoa,
thing.
dude! I didn't know you had it in you. No, honestly, dude, it's good. I mean, I always like anytime like somebody I know, or even just like locally, like if I have a chance, like to check out what they're doing, I like to kind of hear what's going on. I mean, so like you guys and like Peaceful Kings, obviously.
Oh, yeah, those guys are great. Yeah.
You know, Brad
Dustin,
and
Key, Brad,
yeah.
fucking. They did the
Brad's
No Names
actually
Blues.
supposed to come over today. I've been a dick. I need to text him back. He's supposed to come over and do something actually with me. We're supposed to make some music.
Dude, that'd be fun.
Nice.
That's really fun.
man.
Brad Griggs, I like him. Is it Brad Griggs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm like trying to remember all the names of all the guys because I know there's Nick. Is it Lawrence?
Nick Lawrence.
Kurt.
Nick Kirk. Yeah,
Kirk,
there's some good guys.
Brad, Dustin.
Yeah, they kill it. And then I know Josh Norfleet is in that band.
Yeah.
They got a new name, The Reveal. That's the name. It
The Reveal,
No
yeah.
New
The Reveal.
Blues. They're No Name Blues, but now it's The Reveal, which is pretty badass. So like, I'm a huge fan of anytime anybody puts out music. I always check it out locally just because you've got so much going on. I know our buddy Davey Halsey, who does the Is That Right podcast. He's putting out a mixtape, and you might hear a certain
really?
singer over here on it. You might hear.
Oh,
me.
really?
Nice.
Called Certified Fuckboy. So.
Well, are you guys gonna be on my mixtape or
Yeah,
what, dude?
yeah, hit me up, man.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you guys something that you might not know. I actually got to hear an unreleased song. Yeah, you guys don't get to hear it.
Oh
The
wait.
Drunk Freestyle.
Oh, the
So
Drunk
good. It's
Freestyle?
so good, dude. I can't wait till you put it out. Like I've literally had this
Man,
for like
hey,
6 months, and I'm like, when you put this out, I can't.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I want to show you what I'm working on.
Hell yeah, do it.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna play like a little snippet.
I'm excited. Exclusive.
Exclusive. It's not even done. So
World
like,
premiere.
World premiere of a K-Dot exclusive. And it's just him going, motherfucker, and that's it.
hold on. That's all.
Oh, that's nasty. Hey, for real.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
you're
fire,
going
dude.
off, dude.
One of my favorite things about Kohlton is you just do not care about. You're like you will literally drop I just came on your girl.
Yeah,
like, real
and
quick.
what's funny is
Semen on the breast.
my wife, she heard that and she said, she was like, "That's disgusting," and I'm just like, "Hey, look, you gotta understand though, like it's kind of like a character I play, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not."
Dude, I've had to have this exact same conversation with my girl. Like, I'll write a song and it'll be like an anti-breakup song, and she'll be like, "What's going on here? Are we all right?" Like, our most recent song's called "Cut and Run," and it's about like leaving a toxic relationship. And she's
Yes.
like, "What the fuck?"
And think about it, like, yo, like when you listen to 90% of like rap music that comes out, and it'll be a song about something completely different, but there's always like a bar about fucking somebody's bitch or a bitch sucking a dick in there. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like, goddamn, how you know, you get to a point, especially when you were rapping for so long, where it's like, bro, what else can I talk about?
Yeah.
What else is there for me to say? You know what would sound really good, dude, if I said this fucking shit and sucking dick? If I put those two together, this could be classic. You know, I don't know, man. But you know, I mean, yeah, well, it's
kind of what it is, dude. Also, like, just as an artist in general, like, only certain things rhyme, bro. We want to throw some shit together.
Yeah,
and it's like,
I
it
mean,
makes
every
sense,
once in a while, you have like you come up with something that like is like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Like
Nobody's done this.
Like who thinks of that? Like I had something like. What is like on You Burn, for instance, where a line I was real proud of is when I said something like my dick is like a stick up. My dick is like a stick up. Your girl spit my kids up every fucking time she hiccups.
That's so
You know-
funny.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
funny.
Just like every once in a while you come up with something like that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
yeah. That's not something you rhyme every day,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's fun.
But I think that's where, like, even with that song, like I'm like the one I just played, I'm just trying to have fun, man.
Yeah, it's
you
not
know?
that serious. I mean, you'll know when it's serious because then it's the minor chords, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
When you hear the minor chords,
when you hear the minors, and you know, we delve into music theory, and
Much like Dan Schneider, I also like to finger in A minor. Finger in A minor.
finger in A minor.
Jesus.
I finger in A minor like Dan
Hell
Schneider.
no,
That
dude.
actually works, man. You can throw it.
Wow, that does,
I finger in A minor like Dan Schneider.
dude. I don't think I want to say that.
No, I don't know if that's the bar you want to stake your reputation
I don't
on.
know if I want to say that.
Tom
but
McDonald, call me.
I
I got some bars for you.
That's like some fucking like horrorcore, like ICP shit. I'll put a finger in the monitor like Dan Schneider.
I ball like Chris Bosch, and then I fuck kids like the creator of Drake and Josh. I don't know. Hey, that was fucked up. But, terrible.
Dude.
Ball like Chris.
Wow, we are all on a highway to hell. It's undoubtedly happening.
God. Yeah,
Oh
it's too
my
much,
God.
man. Your girl blows like every girl on the Amanda shows or something. That's all.
Yeah,
It's just
dude,
be everywhere.
like, yeah, your girl blows like Dan Schneider licks fingers and toes. You gotta
Oh,
know,
shit.
man. Hey, man, but still, shout out to Dan Schneider and Good Burger, man.
Yeah, when
He was the manager.
He's the manager in it. That's the fucking.
So
hilarious.
why, Ed?
What do you mean? Check out K-Dot. Seriously, we didn't get to a whole lot of shit I want to talk about just because we're already over an hour in, and I'm like,
Wow,
people are gonna
we're
hate
having
me.
we're having a good
We're
time.
having a good fucking time. We're gonna have you back on again. I do want to throw this on here because I did get this. I did prepare this, and I did want people to see this. But your daughter was in the Eminem video, which is like crazy as fuck, dude. Like, because not everybody gets to do shit like that. So I want to throw this on here, and
go
then
for
we'll
it.
roll out real quick before too long.
There she is.
In the beanie. It just got demonetized. Just kidding. Yeah, but you can
That's
kind of
so
hear
sick.
it, and then I actually have. You can if you weren't able to pick her
There
out.
she
There
is.
she is right there.
Yeah, man. She it's
so
it's
awesome,
funny. It's funny. I wish you would have told me this because I have a video of her reacting to like her seeing herself on
yeah,
it.
that's bad.
And it's well, her mom. I called her mom. I was like, hey, you know, Naya made it. But what happened was you know, they were like, hey, do you want that? They put Eminem put a tweet out. It was like, hey, you know, do you want to be in this video? And like, you know, I'm an Eminem fan, and my daughter loves Eminem too.
Of course, yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't think I would want to be in the video, but it would be cool if Anaya wanted to be. And I asked her, like, hey, do you want to do this? And she said, yeah, let's do it. So it was funny because, like, she's not like she's kind of shy. She's not a big performer.
Except for on the b-ball court, that girl's a baller,
yeah. So, but still, dude, it took her like 20, 30 minutes to do that. And so we sent it in. And they wound up sending me an email a few days later, and like we had to sign like these waivers and like, you know, this like release that we won't like sue or ask for any money for her image being depicted, and so I did that, sent it over, and then like a week later she was on ABC before the fights for the video.
That's so badass, dude. I honestly, it's such a bizarre thing. Like Kokomo's a small town, and I mean the odds in general of random people popping up places. We've had so many people we know that have popped up on random radars of different things in so many different avenues. And I just remember when you posted that in the video and shit, I was like, that's so badass.
Yeah, man.
And I was having dinner last night with Kim and Jordan Bell. We went out and got like El Arios. Hey, shout out El Arios, and I got a fucking margarita and shit. It was fucking.
Oh my god, that's what I want so bad right now.
But we went out and did that. And he was like, "Hey, make sure you get snipped at that part of his daughter in the video of Eminem." I was like, "Bro, I'm so happy you said that. I forgot all about that." I was like, "It's been a minute," but I was like, "That's such a cool fucking thing to happen."
Yeah,
in
man.
general. But yeah, shout out to Jordan for remembering. Like, he's like, "What do I know about K Dot? Oh, his daughter was in that Eminem video." That's what
I told Anaya. I said, hey, one day, you know, you can put that on your resume.
Exactly.
I was like, I was in an Eminem video.
As seen on Eminem's music video.
But yeah, have you seen Stan? I was in the fucking trunk. That was me actually screaming. I was the whole time. I was like, want to hear me scream?
Speaking of that, did you guys hear the Games diss to Eminem?
That's
I did.
fun.
Damn, man. Honestly, dude, I thought it was good.
I was listening.
A lot of people didn't like it, but I was like, dude, he's got some bars. Yeah. I was like, that's probably the best rapper I feel like that's came for Eminem.
Probably, yeah. I mean, Kill Shot was nothing.
But yeah, also in our defense, we grew up on the documentary. I know that was one of your favorite albums. I fucking loved. I mean, that album.
But even so the documentary, and then even the ones after that, like the Doctor's Advocate and LAX.
Was awesome.
Yeah.
And then some kind of go under the radar, but remember like the Red album with like where it had like Kendrick on it.
Yeah.
Bro.
Was it good?
Oh, dude, yeah, it's good. It's really with Kendrick Lamar, dude. Yeah. Kendrick comes in snapping on the opening track, bro. It's fucking,
damn. I need to give it a listen.
Yeah, but that was like 2012.
If you happen to be on my random ass YouTube page, one of my 11 followers on my YouTube page, you're gonna go on there and see a medley of me doing a Game song. I
really?
Did Lil Wayne and Game My Life. I did a medley of that song with another song by T.I. I don't know.
Oh, bro,
nice.
I gotta go check that out because I love that song.
Yeah, check it out. It's weird. I do it at parties. It's a fun party trick because like I can play it on guitar and it's the same chords as like another song. So like I'll play it and they're like, "What you're doing?" I'm like, "And I'm grinding until the time." And then every mumble rapper's like, "Fuck, he's spitting."
Can we take a minute? I mean, I know we got to wrap it up, but can we take a minute? To be honest, I feel like Lil Wayne, he made better music back then, but he's a better rapper now than what he was back then.
When he was putting out those mixtapes,
Brian, I see the look on your face.
I mean, fucking no.
It's not that it wasn't good. It was just he repeated himself a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
If you listen to enough
The
of those
Drought
mixtapes,
were like the Drought 3 was. I mean, I thought it was incredibly lyrical. Dedications.
But what I mean though is like I think when I say he's a better rapper, it goes back to the lyrical, spiritual, miracle stuff, because me rapping, I get impressed by some of that where I'm like, oh shit. And Wayne is just every fucking line. I mean, every half bar is fucking rhyming with the next half bar, dude. I mean, it's ridiculous.
That makes, I see what that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's that, there's that song where it came out a few years ago and it never made it to an album. And where he came in, he was like, why me? Oh, why me? Why do I look up and see my feet? Am I rising? And bro, that whole song, he spazzed. I don't know if you've heard that or not. It should have been on the Carter 5.
It got canceled. I hope you know that. You said spazzed. Just kidding.
Oh, you can't say that? Is that a new thing?
Well, Lizzo and Beyonce put out songs that said, I'm spaz out. And then people freaked out about it. And they went ahead and they removed those bars from their own albums.
Because of spaz?
Yeah.
Spaz, apparently. Like, spastic, it's like making fun of somebody who's like ADD, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, or
I'm ADD, though. I can say that, right?
somebody that's somebody that's like mentally unstable or something stupid.
Are you fucking shitting me?
You can't. Every generation wants to have their own, like, wants to change words around, and then they want to make the old words bad words so they can say fuck the old generation. And I'm just like, we're getting to the age where we're gonna be too old. Like,
bro, you're putting me on game right now because I didn't even know.
It was like the new, not Lemonade. I was gonna say Lemonade, but that's an old Beyonce. But the new Beyonce, the dance album. That's like everybody's creating a dance album right now. Drake came out with them. Beyonce.
House music, yeah.
Yeah, but The Weeknd's is way better than anybody else's. I'm just saying. The Weeknd's album. I don't know if you guys listen to it, but it's so
I
good.
did listen to The Weeknd's album. I like it, but I don't like Drake's album very much.
No, I thought that sucked.
I didn't like that.
I liked Honestly Nevermind.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like listen to every song, but I have like 4 or 5 on there that I got.
You have to put me onto them because I don't know them.
Bro, I skimmed through it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. I skimmed through it, but here's the thing: like on a lot of stuff, like if it doesn't catch me, like within the first 10 seconds, I'm like,
yeah,
skip.
I don't have.
I'm sure I missed out on some great music that way.
25 fucking songs.
No.
Like, don't put out like they put out these double albums because they want to control the streaming charts, and it kind of goes back to what we talked about earlier, which is like even like a single does well, an album does shit, and the only way an album does well is if they put out fucking 50 songs on the album so they can saturate the charts for like a day and a half and get their money back. And that's what I liked about the Weeknd's album is it's the same as like the recent couple of like Tyler the Creator albums. There's a through line through the whole thing. So like one song goes into the next. And it's like you'll be listening to a song in the Weeknd album, and it'll be like the end of it will start the new song, and then the new song turns over, and it's like transitions perfectly, and you're listening to an experience, and it's randomly Jim Carrey's on there doing it.
Yeah.
You've tuned in to Dawn FM. You know, I'm fucking Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I'm the Mac, bitch.
And you know, like what you see a lot of guys do, like Wayne did it, M did it, where they do like the album, they put the album out, and then a couple months later they put out or sometimes even 6 months later they put out the deluxe edition or the side B, and it's like a whole nother album. It's like a B-side that's a whole nother album.
Kanye,
but it's under the same name.
Yeah.
So because it's under the same album name, now you've boosted your sales.
Yeah, it just goes right back.
It's really smart, to be honest, because it's like in an era where people aren't buying stuff and sales look really bad.
Yeah.
You just put out a deluxe edition 6 months later, and now you sold another 400 or 500.
This is random too, and I know it has very little to do with this, but did you guys see the recent clip of Matt Damon on Hot Ones talking about movies? The guy I don't have the clip. I wish I did.
No, but I love Hot Ones.
Yeah, Hot
Matt
Ones
Damon's
is a good
cool.
show.
So
Matt Damon was on there, and he asked him. He said, "Is the guy from do you guys know the name of the host of Hot Ones? I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you. I know what he looks like.
He was basically like, "Hey, like, do you feel like nowadays it's impossible to make these older movies like that were like lower budget, but also like." They were like more thoughtful and like weird, and he was like, and Matt Damon broke it down. Check the video out if you can. He put it. It was on Hot Ones. It was a clip that went viral, and I just remember in the video he was basically like, it's the same concept as CDs. He's like, we made most of our money off of DVDs. He's like, we'd put it in the theaters, it would do well in the theaters, and then a couple months later, you'd make even more money on the DVD sales. Now that there's no DVD sales, it's like these small budget films. He's like, maybe it was only $25 million to make, and I'm like, only 25, but whatever. Only $25 million to make, but by the time they put another 25 in marketing, and then they don't make any of that DVD sales, everything's from like streaming. They don't see their money. They literally can't make low budget films anymore. It's like they're dead, and it's the same with albums. The only way you're able to really kill an album is come out with a masterpiece like Kendrick, or if you can't do that, you have to keep releasing the album with a couple new songs.
Well, and that's kind of like what I went through like with my album. I think I put a few grand into it. You know what I mean? And at the end of it all, I made maybe $1,000 off of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I look at my streams and stuff, and I'm like, man, like, all right, this is kind of decent. I mean, all with all the songs combined, like on all the platforms. I mean, the album's been streamed. I mean. By individual songs, over 100,000 times.
Yeah, nice.
But it's just like, it's kind of cool to think about. Like, wow, like my shit got played that much. But it's also like, well, what, that's not much. That's not shit. Really, that's not anything. And I don't
check.
I don't
all
get
that
anything.
Like, hey, here's $5.
Yeah. I'll go check my fucking my DistroKid account, and I'm looking. Okay, what I make. Oh, here, you have $10. Jeez, thanks.
Like, thanks. Go ahead and put that back into my fee for the next year. Please.
Like when it first dropped, like the week my shit dropped, I made a lot off physical sales, and then my DistroKid account had like $800 in it the first week, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, like this is. But people were buying the album digitally, and that's why. And then the next week, I'm like, I got like, it's like, here's $30 from all your streams,
and then you're like, we have physical copies of our album as well, and it's basically just like, if you buy this, you're just supporting the band, because realistically they're like, the CDs themselves are like $3. We buy them, and then we just put the money back in.
And people are like, the thing with CDs is the people that buy the CD are the actual like people that really support you. Yeah, because people be like, dude, I'll buy one, but I don't have a CD player, and then they still buy it.
Yeah,
like,
that's
dude,
like I
that,
love you.
They just want the physical CD because they support you, and
I have
that's
a
awesome.
CD over there by a comedian. When I went to see David Tell, she was there, and I bought the physical CD
that's awesome.
of her. I'm never gonna listen to it. I heard her live; she was great. I know she's good. I'm never gonna. I don't think there's a disk driver on my computer anymore. I don't think those exist. I don't know where the.
You can buy an external.
Yeah,
you can buy an external. Yeah.
So I'll just buy an external disk drive just to listen to her album one time but she's like, it's also on like all the streaming platforms
and shit.
But I mean, like, I try to buy albums when I can, but it's also really hard.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, I can just listen to it right now. I already pay my subscription, baby. Like, I got this for free.
Yeah, it really has changed music so much. But like locally, you should. If you've got somebody you're really interested in, that's like a local artist. And I know some people don't like the word local artist, but I do, because I deal with a lot of local artists, and I think those are the most important people you'll ever meet in your life, are people that actually care to like make something for you from where you're from.
Absolutely.
And they have a beat on where you live in your life, and your lifestyle they have more of a beat on that, and you're included in this. And Brian, and you're a comedian, and the way you put some of these skits together, they hit because people are like, this means something to what my life is.
Right.
And it's important.
Because, I think it's important that we all, support each other. I mean, I don't think, I maybe I just speak for myself, but people always tell me that they're somebody. It's funny because people still know who I am. People still talk about me.
Yeah.
Like my grandpa, he's up at the Legion. He golfs and stuff. My dad's a golf pro up there and shit. And like, so my grandpa was like, some guy came up to my dad or to my grandfather and was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, it's K Dot. You related to K Dot?" And my grandpa was like, "Yeah." And the guy's like, "Well, his brother raps better than him, dude." Like, dude, it's just
haters in the building.
But they're everywhere, and
you can't help it.
Exactly, but I love it at the same time, because it's like, dude, you still talk about me. The only reason that you talk about me is because other people talk about me, and you know who I am.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me.
I got a shout out for the first time from the pod. I know Brian and I always get shout outs at Wendy's. We're going through the Wendy's drive-thru, and they're like, "Hey, don't you guys do that Kokomo Press thing all the time?"
Do all the time.
And that's so cool. I mean, I don't think any of us have this mind state of like, I'm going to be rich and famous from this.
Not at all.
I don't think any of us
I actually hate
do.
that mindset, because I feel like it actually hinders creativity and like the process.
Absolutely. For me, all I care about is that I want my music to be recognized, just like you guys want your work to be recognized. Absolutely. But at the same time, like, I have realistic expectations, and now at the age that I'm at, it's just more about like me doing what I love and self-expression, and like, I like to get, I obviously I want the respect, I mean, I want to show that I can still do it, and that I am who I am. But at the end of the day, there's no end goal of being famous or
not
rich.
At all. And this, we'll wrap this up right after this. We've had Kate out here, Brian West, Jordan Granger. But one of the first things that Jordan Bell ever said when we started the podcast was like, fame is dead now. Fame is dead. The people from your hometown who are creators, micro creators. Brian, you sent me an article on micro creators. Micro creators are the future, and either you get on board, or you're just going to be one of those people that's listening to Jennifer Aniston talk about Friends 20 years later on a podcast. Like, I would rather you listening to this podcast is going to mean so much more to the three of us, and then checking out our shit, it's going to mean so much more to the three of us than Jennifer Aniston gives a fuck about talking about, remember that episode of Friends, and I left my Starbucks on the table, and it's like at Central Perk, and it's like, like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, people's attention spans are so much shorter. I mean, not only are songs shorter now, but also videos, TikToks, everything. I mean, like you said, micro creators. I mean, that's what it is. People are like, oh my God, I watch this TikToker every day, and I ordered their freaking lingerie they sell, or I ordered their makeup.
I was gonna bring it up on here, but I can't anymore.
Yeah, no, we got
canceled off here.
Yeah.
But like, I actually got an invite from Facebook to start earning money off my reels because they've been doing well enough. So
man.
I'm gonna
Nice.
monetize my reels soon. So if you see me on there doing TikTok dances on reels, it's because Facebook's giving me 50 cents every week.
I'll send you a star, bro.
Hell yeah, dude!
I don't know how that works, but I know
Send me
you
some.
send people stars like $1.
Send me
The
$1.
reels.
Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got K-Dot in the house, Kohlton Seagrave. Check him out. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. And check out his recent album. And you know what? Just send him a DM every week and just be like, when's the new shit coming out? When's the new shit? Just force his ass to release some shit.
Keep me on my toes,
He's
man.
most active on Parler, though. That's where I see him. He's always
Grindr, I thought.
I'm on
Grindr.
Parler. I'm on Grinder.
And congratulations on the marriage, too.
Oh,
I know
yes,
that.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes, shout out to my wife, Kelsey. She
Puts up with a lot.
She puts up with a lot. I put up with a lot too, though. Don't get it twisted.
Fist fighting on the gram. Just kidding. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kisses. Later.
Peace.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast. We really appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can check us out on the Kokomo Press at Facebook, at YouTube, at Instagram, or you can follow us all at our individual accounts if you want on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. You can get our merch, or if you really, really, really want to help us out, it's only $5. You can actually subscribe to our Patreon. Check that out because we have a lot of content we want to give you guys, and we want to put more and more out, and you know, it's starting to get expensive. So hit us up. Thank you for watching this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast. Thank you so much. We love you. 2 kisses.